Hey, yeah. So let us discuss Project Spartacus. Okay. Um, let's discuss why it's a ripoff, why it's a scam, why Sony is projecting a scam onto its audience. If you don't know, PlayStation Plus has been giving free games away basically since the PS3. There are plenty of people out there who've been subscribed to PlayStation Plus for a very long time. Myself is one of these people. I am not currently subscribed to them. I have no reason to be. I don't have a PlayStation device outside of a PS1. Um, and I notice some people like, oh my God, you don't have a PS4 or a PS5. But I do have an Xbox, I do have a Nintendo Switch, and I have played PlayStation forever. And and like I said, I do have PlayStation Plus memberships that, if I was trying to, would, they would actually be used, and I could get certain titles. But I have games attached to my PlayStation Plus membership that I can't access. And this is where it becomes a scam, you guys. Um, PlayStation has now put content behind a paywall when there's no reason for that, okay? What am I saying here about this? Well, this is what I'm saying. If you've been subscribed to PS Now, or PS Plus, I should say, since PS3, there's a good chance you're not getting content that you should be able to access. There's a good chance. And no, not just the PS Vita. This goes to the PS3. The game that I will constantly bring up when this is being talked about is Metal Gear Solid 4. That game is stranded, trapped on PlayStation 3 with no way for you or I to play Metal Gear Solid 4 if and if you remember correctly, PlayStation gave Metal Gear Solid 4 to the PlayStation 3 audience through PlayStation Plus as its last PlayStation Plus PS3 title. Well, unless you have a PS3, you can't play that game even if you claimed it, which is something that I did. So, it's a digital game. First of all, let's get that out the way. First and foremost, this is about digital gaming. If you have the physical media, this should make you realize that this is a scam. The fact that I can't play my digital copy of Metal Gear Solid 4 without paying Sony a second subscription fee is it's a scam. It's it's illegal is what it is, cuz I pay for PlayStation now, or shit, PlayStation, I hate your fucking names. At least Game Pass has not got an X in it. Fucking PlayStation Plus gave us free games, right? Do you understand the reason games with gold got dissolved into Game Pass? I mean, clearly, everyone doesn't get this because games with gold gives you games every month, 4 titles, okay? But games with gold got dissolved into Game Pass Ultimate at least. And for $15 a month, you get games with gold, you get Game Pass, and you get Game Pass on the PC. Alright, that might not seem like a whole hell of a lot to you, but it's technically a whole hell of a lot when you consider the fact that none of the content is behind a paywall. You're accessing Game Pass. All the features of Game Pass are for you to use when you sub to Game Pass. But if you have a game, like let's say Red Dead Redemption, right? Let's say Red Dead Redemption goes to Game Pass tomorrow, okay? Well, it's not behind a paywall for you to play Red Dead Redemption. You have to pay Game Pass in order to access the content on Game Pass. But that doesn't mean that you have to pay Game Pass and then pay Rockstar to play that game. No. You're only having to pay Game Pass to access a game that if you would have spent the money on it like you can anyway, to access. Okay? Whereas with Sony, with Metal Gear Solid 4, I have it attached to my PSN account. It's on my profile. Why can't I play that game on the PS4? Why can't I play that game on the PS5? Why can't that game be physically downloaded to the hard drive so I can just play the fucking game? Why do I have to pay Sony an additional $10 to access a game that I already technically own as long as PlayStation Plus is still active? Why can't I access these games? PlayStation, this is a big problem. I don't know the legal terms here. I don't know the ramifications. I don't know what is and what is not. But what I could tell you is this has got to be talked about. This has got to be brought up. This needs to be settled. Game Pass is doing great, but Game Pass isn't locking their content. Just because I have a 360 game doesn't mean that I have to pay Game Pass to play the 360 title. All I gotta do is plug it into the console. If I want to play the PS3 game that I got from you on PS Plus, I gotta pay the $10 for PS Now because I can't download the digital game that is digital onto the PS4 or the PS5. In order for me to access the game that I already have through one of your services, I have to pay for a different service if I want to fucking play it. Do you see the problem here? Like I said, I don't know the legal terminology. I don't know what, but this seems like it's very illegal. And I would love for somebody to, like, really look into it if possible, right? Because I want to see them doing better. I don't want to see them ripping off their customers. I want to see them doing good. I want to see them doing what they're supposed to do. You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get up out of here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed me fucking up in this driving game, because I know that's what I'm doing. I am fucking it all up. Make sure you guys check out my hour and 7 minutes, almost hour and 8 minutes gameplay of Gears 5. I'm not a huge Gears fan, but we're gonna go through Gears 5 on this channel. So hopefully you guys enjoy that, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts on Spartacus? Do you think it's a scam? Do you think there needs to be something? Do you think PlayStation needs to dissolve PlayStation Plus and have Spartacus be the only service for $10 a month, and it needs to be a legacy service where you can access hundreds. Okay, if there's 350 games between these 3 consoles, first of all, that's not good. These consoles could obviously be 350 games themselves without any help. PS1, the entire library needs to be there. PS2, entire library needs to be there. PS3, entire library needs to be there. Technically, you could remove PS2 games for the PS3 titles, because some of the PS3 games are the HD versions of these games. In fact, some PS3 titles could be removed for the PS4 version of said game. That way you're getting the best version of said game. But PS Now should be the only service that Sony is charging anybody for, considering, like I said, that now if you're paying for PlayStation Plus with the PS5, you have a generation of content you're not even allowed to play because you can't download the PS3 titles that you got for free to your PS5. So all those games you collected are meaningless, have nothing. There's nothingness, and they're not giving you anything for these other than a please pay us for another subscription so you can continue to access the games you already have because you've been a loyal customer paying a subscription fee to PS Plus. Game Pass is better for the simple fact that if I have the 360 game, I can plug it into my console and play the fucking thing. Okay? And like I said, to me it seems like a scam, and there's probably some legal terminology to be thrown around here, and I'm pretty sure there's a pretty big loophole Sony is definitely taking advantage of, but I'm not sure because I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the legal terms. I don't know the legal setup for the digital distribution. All I know is that when it comes to PlayStation, it seems like they want you to pay double to access one game that you've already gotten for free. Meanwhile, on Xbox, if you bought the game, you can access the fucker. It doesn't matter. But I don't know. You tell me what you think. And if you want to give cloud gaming a try, I know I didn't speak about cloud gaming, but if you want to give cloud gaming a try, there's 2 months. Google Stadia on your boy, 60 days. Give it a shot. See what you think, man. And by the way, speaking of cloud gaming, um, these digital consoles are starting to look more appealing with the fact that cloud gaming is now being put out front in such a manner. We have Google Stadia, which I just plugged. We have PlayStation Spartacus, which is a ripoff, which we've been talking about. And we have xCloud with Game Pass. And honestly, if you watch my hour and almost 8 minutes of Gears 5, all that video is me streaming through xCloud. Okay, so if you're watching that video and you're thinking xCloud sucks, watch the video. That whole gameplay is xCloud. I don't have it installed to the hard drive. That is xCloud. That is running through the cloud on Xbox One S. Now, same thing can